Okay.
All right. This game seems to be a bit of a lie so far because it's supposed to be inside, but you look like you're outside.
We are most definitely outside. Or are we? Maybe this is an inside that's pretending to look like an outside.
Maybe
So, Ryan, how much do you know about this game?
I
uh,
I can see that it's a lie so far in that it is an outside game. It appears to be somewhat reminiscent of games like Out of This World, the kind of cinematic platformer. I
yeah.
really do like the environment and how you're being kind of shown uh, like different scenes in the background as you're running along.
Yeah, there's a, a thing that I like about this game is as you're going through, there's some neat stuff going on in the background, and it seemed to have a lot of environmental storytelling to it, and even like the little details about these pods makes you kind of wonder like what's going on, why are they looking at that one, why does that one have a light on, and like there's no dialogue in this game, there's no text, nothing's explained to you, you just kind of look at it as you go and just kind of figure things out for yourself.
Like, why is there a fridge and a wall?
And was Indiana Jones inside of it?
You didn't even look. Didn't even look.
There's the
So
puppers in
it,
the back.
it seems that, you're
Barf.
some kid, the military's looking for you, and maybe they're looking for other people. I'm not really sure. Um, you're making your way down this mountainous route.
Mm-hmm. So I should explain that Ryan has never played this game, but I've played through the entire thing. And I'm selfishly playing it again, even though he's never played. But hopefully that leads to a slightly more competent gameplay than we usually do. Oh, we got a dog chasing us.
That remains to
Whoa!
be seen. Though that did seem to be quite the competent jump from there.
So far,
That
uh,
dog just leapt back the other direction.
he just flew away into the sunset.
So the environments are pretty neat. It,
Yeah, the whole thing has a very like minimalist, like I wouldn't say low poly, but it's kind of in that realm. Um, it's very cool. I like it. It's very fitting for this world. Uh oh, run, run, my boy! Whoa, whoa. So one thing that I also like is there's a lot of situations where the boy's animations automatically change to what you're doing. So I ran behind that rock, and then he automatically ducked and kind of looked around scared. And I just like that he did that on his own, and it wasn't me that was doing that. Uh oh. Whoa.
oh,
And it just makes the boy feel more alive that way, rather than just like an endless body that I'm controlling.
despite only moving on a
Whoa.
2D plane, the game still has a lot of depth to it, and
Whoa.
with all the guys in the background,
Yeah.
and those flashlights are
Whoa.
fantastic.
Ah. Oh.
Oh, those guys are quitters.
Whoa.
They could have jumped down.
And they're also a terrible shot. Oh, but we
Oh,
got
do
the
they have
dogs.
guns?
We got the dogs. We got the dogs.
Oh,
We got the.
hey,
Whoa!
no, 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 don't jump. Pulling Arnold
Oh!
Schwarzenegger from True Lies, where he just smashes the dogs together.
Oh.
You
Come
missed
here,
your
dogs.
chance.
Eh, maybe there'll be another dog.
Oh, but there were three dogs, so the math maybe didn't quite work out there.
Mm
You'd smash two dogs together, and then you have an extra dog. What are you gonna do with that?
hmm. Hug him. Hug him with your thighs.
All
I
right,
don't know. I think that's a
fine
wrestling
with
move,
that.
but if it is, I don't know what the name is.
What's that?
Where you hold like a thigh hold, where you hold someone's. Do I just sound nuts right now?
It's called guard in jiu-jitsu.
Okay, a thigh guard. Do
Were
that.
those pigs?
I think so. Got some dead
Is
pigs.
this Project Oink?
I hope so, because
All right,
otherwise it's never getting released.
it's really rainy. Now we're getting to some fields, so
Oh,
I think we've finished our mountain descent into
whoa!
town. That was kind of neat.
Some parkour, some boy parkour. Yeah, I really love the environments in
Park
this game.
corn.
Oh, that's good. You gotta jump off all the corn stalks. Oh, little chickie, little chickadees. Yes, come to
Little
me.
chicks. He's a chick magnet, if you know what I
You
mean.
got one in his pocket. I wanted to comment a little bit. I saw a video critique on this game, and I am sorry, but I don't remember the name of it. I guess when I edit this, I'll just show it up on screen. And for the most part, he didn't get the game and or like didn't understand what the hype was about this game. And one of the critiques that he had was for the moments like the dog. Um,
Well, the
and he,
animation on that rope was pretty cool, by the way. You were talking before about how it changed the animation based upon what he was
yeah,
doing, and him kicking his legs out to kind of swing. That
mm-hmm,
was pretty slick.
very good. Um,
So sorry, continue. Make sure
yeah,
you got your chick posse with you.
come on, Chick Bossy. So basically, about the dogs. So he was complaining that that scene was scripted and there really wasn't enough there to actually be any gameplay. Like you just press or you just press on right and jump at the last second, and so there isn't like a whole lot of gameplay there. But I disagree with that because like you're in it, and when you play it for the first time, you don't know how close the dogs are gonna get. You don't know how close that is and how scripted it is. So you, as long as you're invested in the game and you're invested in the character, like you feel that tension.
Yeah, I want to comment further, but on this particular puzzle, are you like sucking up chicks and blasting them with that thing?
Oh yeah, this is one part I don't understand because I don't think that the chicks have enough mass, even combined, to push this hay over. Um, but I mean, whatever.
eh, got the job done.
It worked, I
So,
guess.
in regards to yeah, it being scripted, the game seems to be. I guess if you compare it to some of the classic cinematic platformers, pretty cool shot here.
Yeah.
Though, oh man, uh,
Whoa!
and you're dead. You're definitely dead. Pigs are not soft.
I
That,
I have broken my body,
yeah.
my whole
I don't
body.
understand the ground level. Like you were at like the ground level already, but you seem to have gone lower now from that jump.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, the ground seems lower once more. You seem to just keep going down.
Maybe that's the game trying to tell us something. Where are we going down to?
Going downtown, going to the boardwalk. I don't know. So, in regards to like an older, classic one like Out of This World, I mean, you died left and right, and it was kind of disruptive of your progress through the narrative.
Whoa!
Whoa, that was a neat
Whoa!
change of animation as well.
Yeah. Ha!
Look
Ha!
at that pig go.
His legs seem
Um,
to connect with the top of the pig pretty well. Ah,
yeah,
get through there. Yeah. Uh oh. He's still back. Woo. And woo! Ah!
So the idea of that
Yep.
somehow just passing through a scripted thing is a problem doesn't seem to be such a big deal. That's a wild tale he's got going on there.
It's a
Or
that's a
or
butt
did you just
slug.
pull off his wang?
Nah, that's a butt slug.
Oh, was that pig being controlled by a butt slug?
I think so. You gotta watch where the butt slug's going.
Those custom animations don't seem so appropriate here.
Mm, look away. Uh oh. Alright, so now we're getting to one of the main aspects of this game, which is,
Sticking your head in a ceiling lamp?
yep, and controlling these little buddies. Oh,
Oh,
jeez. And
ow.
sometimes killing them.
Oh, they didn't seem to be alive in the background before.
True. What are they? Butts.
So
Eh,
you're in like a factory warehouse type thing that is
I just
on the precipice of falling apart.
I love that
And
his
if you,
little dangly legs walk when I'm controlling these guys.
yeah, the animation's great, and their animations in the background are also great.
Yeah, I.
But okay, wait, go back to the lamp for a sec.
All right, let's go to the lamp.
Let's let's just look at this for a moment.
Yeah.
There's a big open warehouse of some kind that's falling apart. There is a lamp on the ceiling, and if you stick your head in it, you can control minions.
Mm.
And yeah, he's a kid, but even an adult couldn't reach it without a pig.
You'd have to
So like,
be. Yeah, you'd have to be more than twice this kid's height just to stick your head in there. So why is this here? What was this meant for?
and and does this society use pigs as stools?
Do they use pig stools for anything? The
So
pig stool.
yeah, that's just weird,
Whoa.
just weird business. I don't
Yeah.
understand the purpose of a some sort of mind control device thing.
One thing that we were thinking with the Little Nightmares DLC that we never actually mentioned during the playthrough is that is something that's a little similar while playing this.
Okay,
Whereas
wait, sorry, right there. Again, the ground level is like way lower once more.
maybe
You
we
were at level ground and now you're at lower level ground.
what's that painting where you're continuously going downstairs? Is that MC Escher?
I
Or
think
is
so.
that maybe that's the kind of situation we're just
So,
always
Little
going down.
Nightmares.
Oh right, so in the main game of Little Nightmares, they would place things in the world, but it would always be like next to things or like among other objects, um, and it didn't really feel like it was specifically placed, and like it made the world feel actually lived in, whereas with something like the DLC or something like this, everything kind of feels more like it's been placed specifically by a game designer rather than it actually being there because it's in the world for a reason.
You mean that lamp in the middle of a factory doesn't make sense? It doesn't feel organic?
Not as much as I would like. I don't think I have any solutions for this specific game, but there's definitely a lot of moments in this game where it seems like it.
So, what we had kind of had to postpone discussing
This seems
before
like a
of
good
the
spot
critique.
to sit.
What's up?
This seems like a good spot to just chill out.
Huh? Well, it's good that somebody put a heavy object at the end of some wood up there.
Hmm.
That seems like it was placed there with intention to really fit the world and not for any sort of future need of yours. Whoa. What in the world are they building here?
Hmm. They need to go higher because they've been shooting the ground level down too much.
I should also point out that you're still going downward, but or the ground level continues to go down even though you're coming up. Are they building a stadium? So
Hmm.
anyway, in regards
They
to
got a
the
whole.
critique of a scripted event, you watch a movie and there's still suspense in the movie and the close calls of the heroes or protagonist just
Whoa!
narrowly. Whoa, like that close call right there. It doesn't really matter how difficult it was for you to get through it because you don't technically know the threshold of whether you'd succeed or fail. Same with running away from the dogs. At
Mm-hmm.
least the first time you do it, you know, do you know that if you let up on right just a little bit, you'll succeed or fail, or how easy it is? You still have that tension or the illusion of tension, just like in the film you have in a film you'd have the illusion of tension and drama, even though you as the audience member don't do anything. You don't control that tension or drama. It's part of the narrative. And
Uh,
again, an
uh,
oddly placed ceiling lamp. Like, what's the concept for this or mind control thing? Like, the factories had these installed for like some guy controls a bunch of minions and hangs from the ceiling while doing it.
I guess so. And why do those two buttons way off in the background open this one door?
Yeah, that's game
Because
design logic.
because the game designer said so. Oh, we got a nice subway.
Which, to be fair, is fun and engaging. It just doesn't necessarily make the world make a whole lot of sense in that regard.
Ah, damn, I forgot to mention, but in the room where the safe dropped, if you looked in the background, there was some of those pods that we saw in the forest, which was just
Hmm.
kind of interesting. Maybe they're deactivated, or that's where they store them, or I don't know. Just kind of interesting.
So ultimately, it's the illusion of tension that's
Or
the most important thing, as opposed
right.
to actually being like a huge risk.
Whoa!
Because a game like Out of This World, ooh, that was neat.
Yeah.
You died a lot, but it just kind of interrupted the pacing of the narrative. So the fact that you're not constantly at risk of failing and having to start over or repeat something isn't isn't really a flaw or a drawback. It allows the narrative to continue forward.
Oh no! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa.
See, I've actually played through this part a couple times, and I still keep forgetting about that part, and it gets me. And like, there was nothing challenging with that. Like, I fell down to a spot, and then I just like jumped on through. But like, I don't know. It was still pretty interesting to me. It was. Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, that
your
was
back
not a
is
good
probably
way to
not supposed to
land.
do that.
Was that my first death?
I think so.
And it was at a completely safe ledge. But I mean, like the tension was there. Like it surprised me. It was cool. I was in it. I was in the moment. I liked it. Like I don't think like a game necessarily has to always have so much challenge to it. Like I think like especially with cinematic platformers like this, like you could just kind of go through, like experience it for yourself.
I think the objective is the interaction facilitates engagement, but the interaction doesn't necessitate challenge. So a game like Silent Hill Shattered Memories, I think executes that really well. Though there are some points in the game where you can fail, but oh, that's kind of neat. He's looking into the background.
Yeah.
His
What
animation's
do we
a little
think's going
different.
on here? Who are these people? Are they being mind controlled?
Uh, what we've seen so far would indicate that, and there's a camera watching them.
Do they got some butt slugs?
They don't appear to have butt slugs.
Oh, this lady. This lady. Oh, she definitely has a butt slug. She's got the butt slug strut. Okay, sorry, I've been there way too long.
So, Silent Hill, again, you're going too far down. It does not make sense.
Oh, wait,
Where is the
here's a
where's the
ladder.
Earth?
We're going up.
Yeah, but you went up, but the Earth is still going down. Anyway, as I was saying, and now being distracted by the Rob the Robots in the background,
We got Rob the Deathbot in the background there.
um, Shattered Memories, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, it facilitated engagement. Your death was few and far between, and mostly it was just you interacted and you were engaged in the interaction, never
Ooh,
slowing down the narrative.
did you see this guy jump?
So
Whoa! Ouchies!
you just
Whoa!
got what just happened? Did you get lassoed?
I got tased
You
and
got
grappled
tased?
and grappled.
Oh,
I
Rob the
got
tase
taseled.
bot.
Ooh, ooh.
He tased you, bro. So
Uh,
again, this is another layout that makes no real logical sense that I can see. There's two giant robs that shoot tasers at things in like what? Is that maybe 90 degrees?
what?
Maybe. They just look at this small section of ground
Why
and
is
you
this
build a giant robot to tase anything that covers
two
there.
giant robots?
And two of them. And what in the world? And they're not mobile robots. They're like attached to the ground. What what's going on there?
Why did
Hey,
that?
it's a bird.
Why did that one specific area need to be so guarded, whereas everything else is just like completely open and empty?
And there's only two of those Robs. We haven't seen any
Whoa!
other Robs
Whoa!
around.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, you're falling.
No!